Hello and welcome to World Traveler Cooking, where we cover interesting foods and interesting cuisines from around the world. This week, Wienerschnitzel and Schnitzel Wiener Art. Now, these are made the same way. I'm making Schnitzel Wiener Art today, but with basically the difference is one ingredient. Now, in Vienna, they eat schnitzel, which is primarily made from veal cutlets. And so proper Wiener Schnitzel is veal. In Germany, they refer to a schnitzel made from pork with the same process as Schnitzel Wiener Art or Vienna-style Schnitzel. So that's what I'm making today because I have pork rather than veal. So, ingredients, pork chops, I have them cut about, I would say, ½ inch thick. That's about 1 centimeter thick. That's usually what I've seen them cut in German stores for this process. I have eggs, and I'm going to make more than these two afterwards, so I'm using 2 eggs to start with. Flour for dredging, breadcrumbs, and then I'm going to clarify some butter to fry it in. This is traditionally always fried in clarified butter. So I've seen some recipes suggesting lard, I've seen some recipes suggesting vegetable oil. Yes, those work, but properly in Germany and Vienna it would be clarified butter. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've set up my breading and dredging station here. Eggs, flour, and breadcrumbs. Next, I'll take my schnitzel hammer and I'm going to pound each of these cutlets or each of these chops extremely thin. The thinner we can get them, the better. I'll be back as soon as I have that done. So after pounding, we have these very thin sheets of meat, and these will then get breaded, dredged, breaded, and fried. So first, for the egg, basically, yeah, it's more or less as it sounds. We want to get it nicely coated. Then, once it's coated in egg, we want to make sure that it gets really well coated in flour. But we don't want to press the flour in too much, because like your ideal schnitzel should be able to develop these bubbles on it. And that won't happen if we kind of force everything in. Finally, you're going to make sure that the schnitzel is well coated in breadcrumbs. And apparently I didn't clarify the butter quite as much as I wanted, but I think it'll work. So in goes our first schnitzel. We're going to let this cook. We'll flip it over. We'll cook both sides golden brown. And so here they are cooked, and we have them with a lemon wedge. I did not get any puffing this time. I'll let you know more in terms of the puffing in the comments. And now for the taste test. First thing, of course, is to squeeze lemon juice on the schnitzel and remove any seeds. And then I'm just going to try it. I'm going to cut a little piece off and try it. This is just about perfect. I'm honestly surprised by the lack of salt in the recipe, but the lemon juice more than makes up for it. You're left with a really nice, acidic, savory dish. Bright flavors, can't really complain. This is awesome. Now, if you like this video, you find it useful, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have anything to say, love to hear from you in the comments. Recipes in the description. Bon appetit, and see you next week.